AP Minneapolis, and I'm here doing an interview with Infinite Signal. So why don't you guys introduce yourselves and let us know what you do in the band?
I'm Kelly, and I play bass and sometimes sing.
I am Frank, and I play the drums.
I'm Eli, I play guitar and I sing.
Alright, so how did you guys become a band? How did you guys get started?
It started as kind of a solo project I was doing in like 2008, 2009. And then I released a couple of CDs by myself. And then I decided to move to Minneapolis in the fall of 2011 to form a full band. And then I ran into Kelly on bandmix.com.
And then 6 months later, we found Frank on Craigslist. So we're an internet band.
Yeah.
And working well, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Alright, so who are some of your biggest influences as a band and personally, I guess? And who are you guys listening to now?
My biggest influence, the band that made me want to play music was AFI. I saw them live, and it's like, whoa, that's what I want to do. So them, AFI, and lately I've been listening to a lot of Polar Bear Club, Anti-Flag, Minor Threat, The Cure, stuff like that. All over the board.
What influenced me to get into punk music was big bands would be Green Day and NoFX. NoFX is the band that I credit the most. I love them. I want to marry Fat Mike. What I'm listening to right now would be NoFX mixed with a lot of like Blink-182. I've been listening to a lot of lately, and actually some Polar Bear Club. You know, Screams and Caves is freaking epic. You should listen to it.
The first CDs that I got that I really enjoyed were Blink-182's Dude Ranch, Green Day's Dookie, and Weird Al Yankovic, Bad Hair Day. Mostly just for the energy in the music. Lately I've been into listening to a lot of Polar Bear Club as well, some new AFI, still working on the old stuff, a lot of Blink lately, and a lot of movie soundtracks.
I see where you guys all, are kind of listening to the same things, so I see where, your influences are kind of coming from. Even if it's a little wide, but still.
Oh, I was just telling him what Polar Bear Club album to get.
We're supposed to be promoting our own.
I know, they're good, and I want to throw them a
Good
bone.
guys. Alright, so what have been some of your biggest accomplishments as a band in the past?
Going on our first tour. We went last April for 2.5 weeks. So that was pretty big. It was fun.
And that was promoting our first EP that we released as a band, Hey Kid, and we did it all ourselves. The whole thing was DIY, and it was a lot of fun.
That's how you know, because that sounds so good.
And then the most recent one is finishing our first full-length album, which we will be releasing in May. That's probably it for big accomplishments.
Yeah.
Alright, so then what do you guys want to do, and what do you want to accomplish in the future, then, as a band?
Lots of touring, putting out more music, and just playing shows.
Awesome.
I was really excited to release Nox Opus. That's our new album, and I just can't wait to hear it.
I can't wait for you to hear it.
Alright, so then do you guys have any upcoming shows or releases? Sounds like you have both.
Yes, we have a lot of one. We have one release show. You don't want to miss it.
Oh no.
It is May 10th at the North Star Room in Mullins View. It's with our friends Boy on a Bike and Let Yourself Go, Molly's Worst Enemy, Triple Stitch, and What a Princess Really Wants. It's an all ages show because we like playing those. And then after that, we are touring to the East Coast and playing Pouzza Fest in Montreal. So that's what we have planned for now. We're going to be doing a little bit more touring otherwise.
Yeah, we're planning on a West Coast tour later this year.
Awesome.
Calais.
Yes.
I get it.
Alright, so since you guys have done a bit of touring already in your past, where have been some of your favorite venues to play, some of your favorite cities? What have you guys enjoyed the most?
What did you enjoy the most, Frank?
I enjoyed the most, in Winnipeg I enjoyed the most.
Winnipeg was great. We played a show in Parma, Ohio. And the band before us had probably like 50 or 60 fans just going crazy. And then we headlined, and as soon as that band finished, everybody left. And we ended up playing in front of about maybe a dozen kids. But it's probably my favorite show because they all knew the words to our songs, and they all just rocked out with us, and we brought them on stage, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. I really liked Pittsburgh as a city. The show in Pittsburgh was really cool at the Smiling Moose, but I really liked the city. We got to spend a day off there, and we went to a baseball game there. It was fun.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So.
Alright, so along with that, what have been some of your favorite memories that you guys have had in the band?
Okay, speaking of the baseball game,
Oh, yes?
we're at the baseball game.
Oh yeah.
And my camera has this super crazy digital zoom, 160 times magnification. And I'm like zooming in on people across the baseball stadium, like watching them sit in their seats. That's not weird.
It's super weird.
And we have this clip, like I'm recording it for some reason. And Frank leans over and he goes, "Hey, why don't I get that for creeping?" That was a good time.
That was pretty funny. Memories. Oh goodness. Sleeping in the back of a
small
what do you
SUV,
have?
Mazda Tribute.
Mazda Tribute as a Ford Escape. It's
SUV.
basically the same thing.
It's a car.
And the three of us were sleeping in back in the middle of the summer, and it wasn't comfortable at all, and we really didn't get a whole lot of sleep.
And it was
That
like
was-
95 degrees, so we had to run the air conditioning the whole night, and I got up every hour to make sure we had gas.
Yeah. My favorite memory is on our very first tour, we had a roadie named Jared. Hi, Jared. Anyway, he's in the audience.
He's the only guy behind the camera.
They don't know that. Anyway. We had Jared coming with us, and we were staying in hotel rooms, which we booked on Hotwire. And basically, the hotel rooms all had 2 beds. Kelly and Eli shared a bed, of course. And I was sharing a bed with Jared, who I never really knew before. Anywho, so I got to share a bed with a guy I just met. Like, I'm sleeping at night, and like I'd wake up, and Jared would just be like sprawled out and stuff. And then 3 days in, I wake up, and Jared's over the side of me with his leg over here, and it was just this really awkward moment of me going, Jared, you need to move your leg. And then he moved it back.
He doesn't speak English. He just makes sounds.
That's what he sounded like. Yeah.
Favorite memory there.
Good time.
He's excited for next tour.
Oh, I'm sure. And speaking of the next tour, where are you guys all hitting with this upcoming tour?
Goodness. We're Chicago, Toronto, Montreal,
Upwards.
Portland, Maine, and then Boston and New York City, and somewhere in New Jersey, and where else are we going? These guys don't know I book it.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh,
You're going
Indianapolis. Yeah, Pittsburgh, Indianapolis, and Madison for this next tour.
Awesome.
Doing Upper East Coast and some of Canada. So
We also have an upcoming tour later this year. We're going to hit the West Coast.
Awesome.
Yes.
You guys just love touring, which is really awesome.
it
I
is.
give you guys credit for that.
Thank you.
Alright, so where can the people who are watching this video and any of your fans, where can they find you guys on the web? Where can they find your music? Where can they check you guys out?
You can find us online at infinitesignal.com, which has links to all of our other websites.
Which include Facebook, which is Infinite Signal, Twitter, Instagram,
YouTube,
YouTube. All of them are.
all
just
of them
Infinite
are under
Signal.
Infinite Signal.
See.
Yeah, that's
Awesome.
great.
And I'll post all the links below this video, so guys can go check them out. Click on them right now. All right, well, you guys have some upcoming releases that are happening, so why don't you guys share what you guys have coming out and anything else you'd like to share?
April 1st, we will release our single for our music video. It's called The Simple Life, and we will also be releasing pre-sale packages for anyone who wants to buy the album ahead of time. They'll be getting it like a week earlier than the release date, which is...
We released the album, which is titled Nox Opus, on May 6th.
6.
Then May 10th is our release show. We want to see you there.
It's at the North
We
Star
want
Room.
you.
It's at the North Star Room in Mounds View, Minnesota.
It's all ages. Come hang out.
And there's cake.
There's going to be vegan cake. It's good, I swear.
So everyone should be there, obviously.
There's no animals in their cake. Cruelty-free.
Exactly.
No, there's no eggs in it.
Oh.
All right, anything else again you guys would like to share?
Thanks for taking your time to do this.
Yeah, thank you.
And
Thank
thank you guys. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right, well, thank you guys for watching this interview. Be sure to check out Infinite Signal, and be sure to check them out at a show sometime soon and their music. And be sure to check out AP Minneapolis. Our links are also listed below. And we'll see you guys later for the next interview. Bye!
I'll take this simple life. I'll take this empty living room. I'll take the things you love and turn them into something